Matt of LFD Research. Now, for you long-time channel viewers, you know we've been playing for the last couple of years with some 30-06 Sabots. And I believe this is probably going to be the last in the series because we're not driving it near as fast as we wanted to. But any of you who are actually new to this, you can go back and check out those previous videos. I'll put a playlist right here at the end of the video so you can take a look. But overall, this testing was done with a Savage Axis with a 22-inch barrel. And we were testing a bunch of exotic bullets, not to mention standard 55 grain full metal jacket. So let's take a look at what some of this high-speed footage tells us of what we had happen. Now here you can see the Sabot going across. This is at the same playback speed as the bullet you just saw. I just cut out the intervening time so you could see the difference in between the two. And here you can see how much gas is wasted because we only had a 22-inch barrel. We had a couple of these first 55 grainers here where we're stepping up the speed and the powder charge. Now we are at max charge. And we're doing pretty high, 4,353 feet per second with the varmint grenade. 4401 with this non-lead pellet, which is really impressive speed, and the fact that it just went straight through that hard drive. The lead pellet was not going quite as fast. We did a velocity comparison. It's probably going down closer to 4,000 feet per second, like the ceramic ball bearing. We are assuming that it's either atmospheric friction slowing both of those down, or it's possibly we're not getting enough burn due to not enough mass to create a full burn inside the barrel with those. But we're looking here at the Ballistics gel. This is a 35 grain interceptor. It's a very inaccurate round out of a Sabot. This is a polymer copper matrix. It did some very impressive damage to the Ballistics gelatin, as you can see, but still very inaccurate. Now, this air rifle pellet actually did really a lot more damage than I expected to, considering it was just a basic lead air rifle pellet. Now you can see there the ceramic ball bearing exited the block. We actually cut it open and thought we had seen it, but the actual terminal damage to the block was very, very minimal. Now, of course, the varmint grenade, which is supposed to be an expanding round, did just phenomenal levels of damage. But that's basically covering all that we did into Ballistics gel, so we tried a few more interesting targets with the extra shots we had, just like blowing up that paint. We maybe almost hit the Kronos filmer with a fragment of that can. A little more energetic than we expected, and I love how the lid just shatters after it's already lifted in the air. There went a lithium-ion battery, and unfortunately none of the fires or sparking or any of that cool stuff occurred in frame. But still some really impressive damage and, well, high energy. Who doesn't love it? And here you can see the velocity comparisons between the different bullets. What we did is we lined these up and we timed them so they would both have the projectile appearing in the same frame. And you can see how the actual velocities compare. There is very, very tiny amounts of change you can see, but right there you can tell the 55 grain projectile was going faster. Same thing for the ceramic ball bearing. And, well, very low penetration on that round anyways. Now we're going over to body armor. That was the interceptor. That's the copper polymer matrix. Did not go through the plate, but it did do an amazing job at just destroying the clamps we were using to help hold that up. So we used hard drives. Here we go with a lead air rifle pellet. And it actually did some fairly impressive damage. Granted, it was going in absurdly fast. And lastly here, we have the ceramic ball bearing. And, well, it made a massive fire burst when it hit the plate. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, support us on Patreon.